Hi guys, this is NMJ32004 Integrated Design Project. We are from Group 7 and our project name is a Military Spy Robot. We also can call it as a Mil Spy Bot in short form. So let me introduce my teammates. Muhammad Irfan bin Arifin, Nurul Azira binti Abdul Rashid, Tin Ijin Singh, and finally myself, Divagan Lalajana Gopal. Okay, there are 8 content, the table of contents. First of all is introduction, problem statement and objective, methodology, health and safety, culture and benefits of society, SDG, result and discussion, and finally conclusion. So let's move to the introduction first. Okay, as we mentioned earlier, the robot is like a car. So the robot movement are likewise controlled by the 4 DC motors. So then the robot is equipped with a wireless camera to monitor the situation, so we can control using our phone, and then we also can see the view through our phone screen, and then we also got the GPS tracker to determine its location and the ultrasonic sensor as a radar. So the location and the radar thing we can also uh, observe through our laptop.
In this project, we also have some objectives that need to achieve. The first one is to develop a project that can help the military to monitor center area and area without the knowledge of others, and to prevent the entry of unwanted enemies. The second one is to design a spy robot for military application vision, location, and scanning sensor. The final one is to produce multifunctional projects and products that effectively increase the military preparedness and can surveillance of human activities. Hi, I'm Ding Jinsing. I will talk about the problem statement in this project. The first problem in this project is the range of the robot to move around. We have chosen the Wi-Fi modules because it can transmit data further and faster. The Wi-Fi module can transfer heavy data, so it is suitable use for the camera to transfer the real-time video. There is a risk that the spy robot will emit noise when moving. It will affect the main function of the spy robot, which is silent surveillance. The second problem is the security problem. It is because our spy bot is employee and RF circuit. For the data communication, practically all users has access to the RF frequencies pattern. In the worst case scenario, another user is attempting to purposefully disrupt our communication network. Therefore, the military secrets may also be at risk as a result.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Irfan bin Arifin. I will present about methodology. Okay, this project is a military spy robot that serves as a spy robot in enemy territory. For this project, we are using an Arduino Uno microcontroller, no MCU ESP266, ESP322 Neo 6M GPS module, ultrasonic sensor, and more. Okay, the battery will supply power. The battery will supply power to the motor driver and the Arduino Uno to function and provide power to other sensor. The robot has an ESP32 as a module. To move this robot, uh, uh, can see video live streaming from the phone. While the top has a radar detector and GPS as a tool to find out the existence of this spy robot. Next, this part shows that the dimensional design circuit for the top where the Arduino Uno is connected to the ultrasonic sensor as a radar, and NOT MCU is connected to the Arduino for the power supply, like this, and will turn on the GPS as a tool to find out the whereabouts of this robot by phone. And the right side is the circuit for ESP32 connected to driver motor, the motor driver to control all for DC motor, and supply is connected to the lithium ion battery, like this. Okay, next, for the last part in the methodology is related to the design of our project, which is the military spy robot, or short name is mil spy bot. The left is a project that has been built according to our planning from the beginning, and we test the progress of the project. Okay, for the right, we can see the 3D design project made in the SolidWorks e-drawing application. That's all. Thank you.
Health and safety, personal safety. First of all, when we're using the board, we have to keep our area of work dry always because water can damage the circuit on the board. We must handle the Arduino board with the caution with not dropping it to avoid damaging the equipment. General safety, do not connect the power to a circuit until you have finished working on it and check the work over again. We must to take care the health of ESP32 and not MCU ESP8266. We must avoid the direct current supply to the project because it will damage the component inside the robot, especially the module. The current supply needs to be filtered by the motor driver to prevent damage. For example, if the current supply flow too much to the circuit, the first to damage is the motor driver, not the module. So must to check the connection. If the connection is wrong, especially connection of motor driver, is probability the robot cannot be moving. Besides that, we have to supply enough power to the robot to work it. Safety. This project will comply with relevant standard regulation endorsed by responsible party. It will help to reduce the risk of ill-fated incident and die while carrying out the duty. It also help others to well perform for any possibility while project replace human to perform tasks. All the component and equipment that we use while doing this project is safe and not harmful for safety and health of the user. Culture and benefit to society. This project is very benefit to all community and country, especially in military sector. By using this kind of project, the military can easily monitor all the area without endangering life. It also can avoid a lot of things from happen, such as destruction of our people. This integration will give gradually experience to the army. Army can feel more safe and confident while performing their duty. This project has many functions, and this good value doesn't not against rules, norms, and value in community. The initiative entails the reflection of knowledge flow throughout the social environment inside the community of practice, as well as the incorporation of diversity in the community approach to the technology. Sustainable Development Goals, SDG. We found out that SDG 16 is very related to our project, which is promote peaceful and inclusive society for sustainable development, provide access to the justice for all and build effective, accountable and inclusive institutions at all levels. Both our SDG promote peaceful, inclusive society for the sustainable development, provide access to the justice for all and build effective, accountable and inclusive institutions to all levels. The robot spy was created with the idea of creating harmony and peace in the world. Its main function is to scout surrounding environment to avoid enemy attack or to counter-attack to reduce national loss. In this project, there are 3 main sensors used in the robot, which is GPS tracker, ultrasonic, and ESP32 This robot is used to observe the activity of the enemy without their knowledge. As a result, the army can be prepared in advance to defend itself against the enemy attack. To promote peaceful harmony in the world, we need to strengthen institutions by creating the powerful, effective anti-violence weapons. This project did not cause harm to any environment, also did not affect our sustainability.
Next, I will show the result and the discussion in this project. We have complete some tests for the main function of the missile block to obtain the result. The first one is the distance test. This will show the coverage distance that missile block can surveillance. The left figure is showing the total distance moved by the missile block. And by using the measurement distance through on the Google Map, we can know that the maximum control coverage distance of the missile block is 86 meters. Next, we are doing the positioning test to get the current location of the missile block during the surveillance. From this figure, it is showing the current location of the missile block when it is moving. At the left figure, it is showing the exact location of the robot on net by using the Android application, which is the brick. The final test that we complete is camera and radar test. It can help to get the maximum distance that missile block can see and detect. In this figure, we can note that the ESP32 cam sensor is showing a clear image on the display monitor, and this can help us to see any object of obstacle in front of the missile spot or the condition of enemies during the surveillance. At the right hand side, it is showing the radar system that can be detecting an object of obstacle within 40 centimeters. When it is detecting a specific temperature, it was showing the red color on the display monitor.
Guys, let's move to the conclusion. So the budget for this project is actually 250. To be precise, we actually used 248 ringgit and 70 cents to complete this project, and also we are able to create a low cost product with multifunction for this project. So we are actually proud to say that, and then we hope our project can reduce the number of soldiers that on duty. So the soldiers can utilize our project even more to avoid the unnecessary deaths. So now we jump to the future works. Okay, our future works, let's say future scope, is the project can be further improved by adding camouflage system in the future to be more in the stealth part, to much less noticeable and then much easier to scout the enemy, and then the signal jammer would be more helpful while scouting the enemy, and then the remote will be modified, which makes this project can be easily controlled from the far away. So we can expand the range. So we could control our device from far away, so they reduce the danger from meeting the enemy. And then finally, our project can move forward and make this project fly in the future hopefully. Thank you.